36 questions. Can it make these two strangers fall in love? That's the question. These better be some damn good questions. All right, let's get into it.
I have not had a conversation like this with a random person in a long time.
A viral New York Times article featured 36 questions that could supposedly make any two people fall in love. We wanted to see what would happen.
So it's from a New York Times article. Okay. Now I'm more skeptical. Isn't that like those Cosmo magazines where you like fill in a questionnaire and it's like it's gonna tell you how to like to find the man for you?
If we ask these questions to two complete strangers on a blind date.
My full name is Jakira, but I only go by Kira.
What is your relationship status?
I am single.
If she didn't say single, why would she be here? Oh, I guess she could be like in an open relationship. I guess that's the thing, right? She could be an open relationship. She's like, I'm married. I'm here to find my. I don't know why I was giving a. I don't know why I was doing a man's voice. I'm here to find my second husband. I'm here to find my second husband. I don't know. Now she just sounds like some prairie southern girl. I don't know.
I'm excited. I mean, it can either go really good or really bad. So
My name's Russell.
And she's excited. She's also wearing like a plaid shirt. I don't know. It seems kind of like boyish, but hey, I guess whatever.
And I'm single.
Russell!
Super single, actually.
He is super single. Basically means he hasn't had a date in like 2 years and he's been simping after girls. That's what that means. He has multiple OnlyFans subscriptions and he's continuously simping after girls and they don't even. Sorry. I don't even know if this video is old, so I have no idea if OnlyFans existed back then. Probably didn't. I don't know what else. What did he use? Maybe he was just on scrolling the Instagrams, sending the DMs.
How do you feel?
Still nervous. I think like all this, all the anticipation leading up to it is like making it worse.
Yeah, it's expected, man. You're on a first date. It's all right, especially when you don't know who you're meeting. I get it. Of course, you'd be nervous. Why do they not have a proper table? Like it's a mini. What is this? I feel like this is like a hippie's. I don't know. Hippie's living room or something. A bunch of plants. They're probably in some kind of warehouse based on the walls and like the power outlets and stuff you can see, like over here. And they're sitting on like two cushions. Why does he get a bigger cushion? And why does she get like a little fur rug thing and he doesn't? I I feel like why don't they just have like a normal place where they could be comfortable sitting? He looks uncomfortable just sitting there, waiting. Man,
Hello.
hi,
How are you doing? I'm Russell.
I'm Kira. It's
Kira?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
was he like smiling because he's like, oh, it's another black person. We're good. No, he probably would have smiled anyways.
I guess we're
Having tea.
yeah.
These are cute.
I know, right? I like this this setup.
I know it's very zen.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Other way is like hippie warehouse set. I, I don't know, a small little table where you could be uncomfortable. If you were meditating and you had some like incense going, when everybody's sitting there like, it's just so wafting some incense or something. Like some woman came, like some geisha came and like kneel down and like put the hot tea on the little table and poured it in the little Japanese cups for you or something. I I feel like that's what should happen. That's what this is feeling like.
Should we cheers?
Why not?
First blind date.
Right.
Yeah?
Oh, they have little cups.
Oh, that's good. We doing this? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask.
Okay, first question. There's 36 of these questions. First one, come on. It's going to be crazy impactful. I've probably never heard of it before. Okay, maybe not.
When did you last sing to yourself and to someone else?
The last time I sung to myself was last night because I'm always in my room dancing and singing. To someone else, probably this morning.
See, I do this often. For me, that would be easy. I would be like her. I sing to myself and I sing to other people, especially those people I'm dating, as long as they don't tell me to shut up.
What about you?
I sang to myself this morning for sure, getting ready.
Okay.
That's probably a daily occurrence.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either singing or rapping or both.
Nice. Good job.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
Oh, that's creepy. No, but interesting fact. When I was like 19, I just had like this belief that I was gonna die young.
Really?
I was having deja vu so often.
Do you believe in deja vu? I know this is off topic.
There's no topics, right?
I don't know. Deja vu is so weird because there's
Yeah.
some like really random times I'm like, I've done this before. You know how like Mario Kart,
Yeah, the
checkpoints.
What? I totally am not getting it. Mario Kart, the checkpoints, you've done this before? Okay, maybe you guys are getting it. I'm like, what?
I feel like they're
Mario
checkpoints.
Kart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna answer the questions as we go through. Weird way. It was something like weird ways to die, right? Do you ever think I wasn't paying attention, apparently. I thought like drowning. Drowning. That's what I thought. Or like a spider, a venomous spider is gonna bite me and I'm gonna die. Yep.
Oh, here we go. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Oh, I probably.
Oh my God, I want him to come out and say, I wish I had two parents. Because that would be just like so sad and just like blow this up. Like it's like a tearjerker moment. That's what I want to happen. And then her to be like, oh. And then it's like a whole thing.
Would have liked to have been heard a little bit more growing up. My mom passed when I was young, when I was like 7, and I was raised by a single dad. He was just always so busy.
Yeah.
He's a doctor, he's a pediatrician, like, and yeah, I don't want it to come off like I'm.
No, don't. Like, this is your experience.
Yeah, but I just don't want it to sound like I'm ungrateful or anything like that. Like my
Gotcha.
dad's the best. Like
Yeah.
he's amazing.
That is a good question. That is a good question. I think that is that I will give it. This is a question. I like it. That's a good question to get to know somebody.
I wish I didn't know the details of my mom and my dad's relationship and the details of the dysfunction because now I carry that as a woman.
But you recognize it, right?
Yeah,
So
it
that's
is
like-
what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Now I can like break the cycle, but it's still like,
That's not easy.
yeah, growing up sucks.
I know, right?
Because then you're like, oh, I'm really fucked up.
Do we not all feel that though? Like when you look back at yourself and your childhood or whatever, and you're like, man, there was a lot of messed up things that we did. Like I remember my dad used to take us in the station wagon. He had like this old, oh, it was old back then. This old Pontiac, like 1980s Pontiac station wagon. And he used to like there wasn't enough seat belts, so we would just like as kids, like when we go as a group, we would just like be in the back. I love being in the back without a seat belt, and I would just be like rolling around on the I don't know whatever that is, the back part where it's normally the trunk, but whatever it's called in a station wagon. And that thing used to like stall all the time. I don't know why, but it used to like the engine would stall, and multiple times I had to get out. Sorry, my dad would get out. Maybe I was older, I got out. I kind of forget now. But he'd get out. He started pushing it, and then he would put me in the driver's seat, and I'm like, I don't know, 8 or 10, something like that. And he would start like pushing it down a hill, and then I'd have to like try to start the car, and then like keep it idling, and then you'd get in, and then he would go. He also has narcolepsy, so he constantly fall asleep while driving. It's a sleeping condition where like you just like get tired and like, psh. So I would have to be there like ready to grab the wheel. Me and my brother, we'd have to be like, and it was a bench seat in the station wagon, so you could just like slide in. So we would like sit next to him, and if you started to doze off, if you couldn't wake him up, you'd like grab the wheel. I'm like, these kind of things you wouldn't do nowadays.
But then it's like, oh wait, everyone's really fucked up.
Complete
We
this
are all messed
sentence.
up.
I
Yeah.
wish I had someone with whom I could share dot dot dot.
I wish I had someone with whom I could share my love for food.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I love to eat.
Okay, good.
Who doesn't love to eat? I mean, unless you're like bulimic or something. But even then, they like to eat. They might just like throw it up. I don't know. I feel like who doesn't like to eat? Doesn't everybody like to eat good things?
It's over. We're good. All right.
I wish I had someone to share. I'm gonna say my love for dancing in the mirror to Beyonce. Like I have friends who like love Beyonce like me, but it's just not the same. Like I need my girl. Like she's not here.
The
So
I
queen,
feel you.
the queen bee, Beyonce. It's kind of weird actually when you think about it. They're saying this in front of everybody.
Okay. Take 1 minute and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible.
oh my gosh.
I know,
I'm trying to think of good stuff and bad stuff because I don't wanna.
but it's your story,
I
right?
know. So I was born in Manhattan, New York. When I was about 6 years old, I witnessed my dad become physically violent towards
Oh
my
my
mom,
God.
maybe about a few months after we ended up moving.
Buzzkill. Oh my God. Okay, fine. No, please.
And that was the start of moving all the time. I went to Buffalo State College. In my last year, I was like, you know what? I've outgrown this place. I don't feel like it's giving me anything. I was actually like
In his mind, though, after she said that, he's probably like, ooh, not a great family life going into. Like, look at his face right now. It's you're trying to feel sorry for her, but at the same time, you're also like, yeah, this family I would be getting married into. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
depressed because I just wasn't happy. And then I decided to move to California. And I moved here by myself with very little money. But I have a lot of faith, and I believe that if you really want something, it's because you're supposed to have it. So I just
So she got no money now. So she got no money now. Now he knows that, and he better say he's got a good job, and she needs somebody with money.
Just did it.
and now I'm here.
I have so much respect for that.
Wow, thank you.
For real, yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely, that's inspiring. So I lived in the same house my entire life up until
Wow,
college.
I've always wanted that.
I did everything my older brother did. He started rapping, so I was like, I'm gonna start rapping too.
Was he annoyed by that? He's like, dude.
I got into acting on my own though. I brought it up to my dad. I was like, I think I'm gonna major in acting. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, my son's gonna be a broke drop, gonna be broke. He's gonna be a waiter. He's gonna be a waiter. Gonna be a bartender. This is the thing about acting, man. It's like acting. It's. Oh, I would love to do acting, but I know I would have been broke. So I was like, no, no, I don't think so. I think a lot of people would like to do acting or like some version of that, like musical careers and stuff. And they're so hard. It's like when you tell your parents, they're just like, yeah, like 0.0000001% of people actually are successful in this. So maybe have a fallback career. Just do it part-time on the side. Just do it on the side. Hopefully they'll grow out of this. Please, God, hopefully they'll grow out of it. Because lucky he wasn't Asian. Because you know his Asian parents would have been pissed off.
You sure? And I was like, okay, never mind. So had
Why would you be surprised? Of course your dad was going to say that.
like this identity crisis with like career and passions and stuff like that. My family is like super mixed too, so I had like that identity crisis thing. We're black, white, and Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, maybe his dad is Asian. He is a doctor. That's probably what it was. He was like, he's like, I knew I shouldn't have procreated with this white woman. Or black woman. Or mulatto. I don't know, whatever. Mixed woman.
My dad is all three.
Wow.
Yeah, and my mom was
Oh.
black and white.
So secretly his dad's all three, or his dad is all three, not secretly. So, but his dad secretly was, part of him was like, no, this is a terrible idea. And part of him was like, oh my God, yeah, he can do it. He can do it. Dream big. Go for it. That was the black white part of him, you know.
So interesting.
Well, which part?
All of it. Like, that's so many different, like, cultures
yeah.
mixed in one.
I just turned 30. And
What?
Yeah.
She's 18. No. I think she's probably I want to say 24. 24, 25.
I think that might be the Asian part of you.
I'll take it, whatever it is. Black
Yeah.
don't crack.
She probably
all
Asian
of
people
it.
have amazing skin.
Well,
So,
I see people nodding. It's great. It's like, yes, that's true. Anyways, I just turned 30, so that was like a really big. It was like, are you?
He does look young. He looks like he's 21. He not a baby face, but he's got a young looking face. Especially that freeze frame doesn't help.
What are you doing?
right.
Are you really gonna do what you say you've been trying to do, or are you just gonna keep on doing this stuff? So here we are.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
So he has no direction. So basically he's like, I've been trying this acting thing and it hasn't worked out, and now I'm nowhere. That's what I'm taking away from this. So yeah, not making a really good. I don't think she's sitting there like, yes. You wanted to tell her you have a good job, man. She got no money. Jesus.
like acting, filmmaking, shifting the culture. That's
And since you put
crazy.
your age out there, I'll put mine. I'm 24 though, so.
Yes!
Let the record show I did not ask. Alternate sharing
Sorry. I guessed right. I was 20. I said 24.
something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner.
You seem very honest.
Wait, they're already partners? They just met. Seems honest, yeah. Well, they both seem honest.
Oh,
Just in the way you, like, show up in the world.
I don't even know how to respond to that one. I'm just gonna take that one in. It's real. You're extremely brave
Thank you.
for moving out here like you did.
I thought he was going to say for coming on this YouTube channel for a YouTube thing for a blind date. Oh my God. In this hipster warehouse / Japanese geisha thing, which is actually very fitting because he's part Japanese. So they should have had like a geisha woman come out.
That's. Whew. I just grew up like an hour away from LA.
Yeah.
You know, like the stakes are just so low for me to like come out here, but for you, it's like really a big deal. So
Oh, thank you. I feel like you're very confident too. Not in just like I'm confident in myself, but like, I don't know. Is that true?
He's mature, or should be. He's 30, so he should have more of that. That's a positive in your favor, man, for her to like you, because you're older, so you should be more mature.
I feel like it's becoming true. Obviously, you like to have a good time. Like the whole fiance thing. That's so
I
cool.
actually don't go out that often though.
It's not even about like you just enjoy your time.
I started, you'll start.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, this is good. Okay. Would you go on a second date with your partner?
I would totally go on a second date with you.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to go on a walk in the park because they're both broke.
Yeah, I have not had a conversation like this with a random person in a long time.
I'm flattered. Yes, yes, yes. We gotta go eat
Yay.
somewhere.
We did it. We do, but like good food. You didn't answer the question. Would you go on a second date?
I said
with me?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
just making
because
sure.
you're right. You're right. Can't leave anything
He's like,
to
guys,
assumptions.
never ever bring her around me.
Right. No, I was like yes, and we have to go get some
Yeah,
food. That's
okay.
what I was saying yes to for sure.
Okay, as a tradition, we should always order tea.
I can dig that.
I think they should always eat every meal in this same place. They have to come back here. Oh, or maybe just on their anniversaries, they could recreate this and come back. Now the question is, did they actually make it? Did they work out? Are they married with kids now? Are they? Did he stop being an actor? Does she have a job, or is she a stay-at-home mother? I don't know. What's going on? We can speculate all we want. We'll never know the answer because nobody updates these things. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Add your thoughts and comments down below. Did you want to answer one of the questions? Please go ahead. Some of them you can't answer because it's like you need to have another person. So if you have your partner, maybe you can ask them these questions. Yeah, and tell me if it works. My verdict on these 36 questions, although we seem like we heard what, 7? Something like that. There was a couple good ones that I thought were good, especially like the very life. I can't even remember what they were. So maybe not that good. But the one about your life story in a minute, I thought was good. And then what was the other one? Oh, change anything about the way you were raised. Yeah. I thought that was a good one. But other than that, I don't know. Eh, so. All right. Thanks, folks.